Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel and the garden of gains. Let's go. Right, leg session today. Changing things up, doing some front box squats, and I'll talk through it in a second. Let's go. Happy days. Oh. Right, yes, doing some safety bar front squats. As you can see, it's just a little bit easier than using a barbell. Being a bit lazy with that one, but it does the job. So yeah, doing these now, changing the squats up. Want to focus more heavily on bringing my log press up, because I might be signing up for a log press and deadlift competition. So focusing on this front heavy work. So when I'm cleaning the log and I'm balancing the log here, I've got the strength to push, you know, something heavy. Hopefully in a few months we'll see how it all goes. But yeah, I'm not going to go massively heavy, probably in and around this weight. I'm still suffering from this tooth infection. Had 4 days rest and still feel quite bad. But I've had enough of laying around trying to get better. I need to get training. But yeah, body's feeling a bit wrecked from not doing anything, unfortunately. But I'm back and I'm going to train and maybe just have a nice lighter, easier week this week. But yeah, my focus now is on bringing my log press up and my deadlifts. So I'll be deadlifting again this week and focusing on that more. And you know, I'll probably when I do my deadlift session, I'll explain sort of the ins and outs of what I'm doing. So yeah, looking forward to it. Right, might do, well, I'm going to do more. I might film some more, see how it goes. But happy days. Let's go. Right, on to another set here. Just moved it up 10 kilos. Last set here, I've done 3 sets of 6 with 100. So I've got 110 kilo on the bar now. I'm going to attempt to do another 6. Going to slowly build these up over the weeks, not going too crazy. But yeah, I've started doing these, like I said, just to help the log press. And I'm doing it to a box or to the bench. And I'm going to pause. I sit and pause on the bench slightly, because that's similar to having that log sitting on your lap and the weight is in front of you and it's pulling you forward. So essentially, you know, front squats the same, the weight is in front of you pulling you forwards. So it's you know, I'm just purely using it as a bit of an accessory for the log. Obviously trying to build some legs as well, a bit of muscle, but focusing more for, you know, log clean and press power than, you know, legs at the moment. But obviously it works, can work the quads very well, so yeah, which is bonus. Yeah, but that's my thought process with this. So yeah, if you're looking to do a bit of a log phase, bring the log press up, definitely recommend, you know, front squats or front squats to a box. with a bit of a pause. Anyway, right, 110, let's get some reps. Come on. Yes, another solid set. Some good reps. Some good reps there today on that. But yeah, feeling that massively. Everything's feeling a bit weak currently, especially my legs, very a bit wobbly. Here's what it is. Just power through this workout and probably through the rest of the week. Right, I'm going to move on to some RDLs next. Again, it's going to be more emphasis on technique, slow, controlled, deep stretch through the hamstrings and glutes. I'm not too worried about the weight, but I will build it up each week. But I want to do them as well as my standard deadlifts as well. Right. On to that next. Let's go. Right, on to the next exercise for legs. Doing RDLs. I'm going to be standing on the paving slabs just to give me inch or so deficit on the pull. I'm doing these differently how I normally do. Keeping them a lot more controlled on the eccentric part. Slight pulls on the bottom. And then power up, but yeah, really trying to squeeze and push the hips out and get the glutes and hamstrings really stretching and working. I want to hit these, keep these in, but I don't want to put a massive weight and load through my lower back and stuff, and through my lats and through the hip joint. So I'm keeping it lighter but higher rep, slower controlled reps, and with a deficit to make it even harder. So I can keep everything tight, and I'm not worried about the weight on this one. It's just here, just to keep, trying to build some muscle in the hamstrings, glutes, and that, and keep the hip hinge movement in as well, and have a good carryover for my deadlift still. So this doesn't tax my body too much, my central nervous system too much. So then I can still come in on the end of the week and do my deadlifts, and that's the reason why I'm doing them out like this. So yeah, I can do the set, and you'll see how I'm doing it to how I used to do it, a bit more bodybuilding style this one. Right, let's go. Yes, good set, happy with that. Fairly comfortable, 102 kilos. Stick with this weight for this week. 4 sets, yeah, 4 sets today of 6 to 8 reps, I think. And yeah, nothing crazy. And I'll just gradually build these up over the weeks as well. But again, I'm not going to be going massively heavy, just more concentrating on technique and really controlling this weight up and down to feel that stretch through the hamstring glutes. And like I said, not worrying about the load too much at the minute, because it's, you know, it's all focusing on trying to build the log press and the deadlift. So that's another reason why I'm doing this one. Right, move on to the next exercise. Oh, let's go. Right, moving on to some leg raises, doing single leg raises for a while, probably for 5-6 weeks. It helps doing stuff single legged or single arm, or press with one side, that sort of thing. It helps improve the stability of your muscles, improves functional movement, imbalances of the muscles. So I'm going to be doing single leg raises. I'm going to do some single leg hamstring curls and some calves as well. Try and build a bit of core strength up, the stabilising muscles, and just hopefully get stronger overall. And it allows my body to take a little bit of a break from heavy poundages, but still allows me to lift fairly heavy. But it's a lot harder when you're lifting with just one leg or one arm, that sort of thing. So I'm going to chuck these in and do a little phase of this, just to try and help the imbalances and just improve function and movement patterns. Right, single leg raises coming up now. I've got just 30 kilos on here, sets of 10s or 12s is the plan. Oh, burning. Good. Oh, a bit wobbly, but yeah, good set. Yeah, that really worked then quite well, and trying to keep a lot of time under tension, nice and controlled. Oh yeah, that was a burner, that one. That was good. Right, I will be moving on to some single leg hamstrings with the dumbbell. And yeah, it'll be simple. It's the same reasoning as to why I'm doing this, just to help with imbalances and just overall trying to sort that out and get stronger again. Oh yeah, on to that next. Right, on to this next exercise for hamstrings. Single leg deadlifts or the L's with the dumbbell. I've never done this before, so this is the first time doing it. Well, I've done a set already. Definitely needed quite a lot of work. It's very wobbly, very unbalanced, so something to work on and improve. Hopefully that's a good carryover for other exercises and strongman and stuff. Right. Just the 21 kilo dumbbell. That's me. Right, let's go. Let's go to the other leg. What, babe?
What's the special way to pick up the nut?
There isn't. We can't pick her up, bub. Alright. Right. What? Because Helen knows how to. Yeah. Sorry, babe. Yeah, as you can see, a little bit rough there, a little bit wobbly, but hopefully as time goes along and weeks progress, I can improve that. Hopefully strengthen the imbalances and make it all balanced again. We'll see. Right, gonna move on to some calves next. Let's go. Right, finishing this session off with, you guessed it, single leg calf raises. Got a safety bar, a bit of wood on my two 10 kilo plates just to raise it off the ground. About 65 kilos on the bar. Gonna try and get 10 plus reps on each calf here, and just pump them out, burn them out, make some gains. Come on. Right, decent work, good pump on the old calves there, but yeah, just completely sort of different leg session for me moving forward now. You know, still obviously training legs hard and pushing it, but trying to work, you know, single leg raises and hamstrings and calves and stuff, and doing the box squats, front squats, just trying to iron out all the imbalances, try and overall strengthen me, but slowly build up the load over the week so I'm not killing myself and not lifting anything crazy heavy. And yeah, the main focus for me is just trying to improve all the, you know, imbalances and flexibility and my mobility, hip strength, hip flexors, that sort of thing, and focusing more on, you know, the log press, deadlift, and then eventually strongman training again, because the plan is to do, hopefully do a log and deadlift competition and then enter a full strongman comp as well later on in the year, December time. So yeah, then I'm going to try and give myself 10 to 12 weeks to prep for that. So then I'm going to be full on strongman training. I'm going to be doing farmers walks, sandbag carries, you know, log press, that sort of stuff. So I'll be filming a lot of that and, you know, walking through that, hopefully, you know, explaining how to perform the exercises as well, and, you know, with just basics. So yeah, looking forward to getting back into a bit of strongman at the back end of this year, I think. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, good solid session, happy with that, I haven't killed myself. Obviously I'm still not feeling great, still suffering with the tooth. Hopefully it'll be gone this week, and yeah, can plough on next week with a bit heavier, but overall solid. Right, hope if everyone is well, making them gains. Stay strong, and I'll catch you in the next one. Let's go.